3-hour nap. That sounds good. I want a nap.
We gotta keep this fire going.
Yeah.
Some boxes.
Yes, we need boxes. I did put some boxes in there already. So we got Backyard Trucker, we got Striker, we got me here. I hope all of you are having a good Friday. I brought the boys so they could stoke the fire for me. Whoa. Oh, you brought a cup down here? Are you fancy? Oh my goodness. Oh my word. I would just crack it open. He brought his own beer cup down here. Ooh, he's having a nice little Guinness. Good way to start a Friday, right? Oh, ice cream. That sounds good. Costco ice cream. I wish we still had some. That sounds wonderful. We got a lot of down trees to clean up this year. I hauled a bunch of them this way. Oh, I forgot I was going to do something different today. I'm going to share links, but I need my laptop. Oh no. So, okay, I should go up and get my laptop. I don't know if that one will stay charged. Will it? I got electric down here.
I can share links with...
Well, no. Okay, I'm going to try something new, guys. I will be right back. I'm going to leave you guys with the boys. Tell them to behave.
Probably charge off the battery pack.
You can plug that yellow cord in, or that orange cord in up there, and then you can plug right into that.
All right, guys, I will be back.
You plug into that cord.
If I can make it up the hill.
You got to plug it in the wall up there. Well, that wind's a little chilly. Little chilly side. A little chilly, that wind.
Yeah. Hi, Andy. Way behind in the video. There we go. Now we're back up speed.
Wind, it would be pretty comfortable. If there wasn't that breeze, it'd be pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Usually we don't get a breeze down there. Usually it's all coming this way.
I think that storm that's coming is drawing it in.
Let's see, what, 10 o'clock?
Maybe 11.
It's 19 minutes, according to mine.
Don't tell her that. Hey, Wayne. Hi, Annie.
That's already, it's just south of Whalen right now.
BJ Misadventures. Or BJ's Misadventures. Yeah, I can't make them mods.
It should be raining here about 8.
Hi, Sail Whiskey. Wow, everybody's chiming in.
I've got my laptop.
Our gracious host has returned.
Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get back over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody. Hi BJ. Hi Ellis Fish. Hi Sail Whiskey Dream.
Sail Whiskey.
How are all of you? Annie, hi. Crafty Witch. Nice to see everybody. Striker, who's sitting over here drinking a Guinness. That looks nice. It almost looks like a root beer float. Yeah. Okay, let me know if you can't hear me very well. See if I can get situated here. Probably should have done this before, right?
Plug that cord in up there?
You didn't tell me to, but I've been up these stairs 4 or 5 times, and I don't know if my body can do it anymore. I am not
Well, you got a
kidding.
full charge right now?
Yes.
Well, then you're probably good.
Okay, guys. Oh my word. You didn't tell me to go plug it in.
I did.
When you were down here, he said that.
Oh, you guys, I'm exhausted. Oh. We have so many down trees. Does everybody else have down trees too? Okay, it's gonna take me a second here. I thought I would mod everyone unless, you know, maybe not if I've never seen you before, I might not mod you, but I figured I'd mod everyone and let you share your links so you can subscribe to each other if you want to. Boy.
Come on, fire.
The man is not me today. Although when I wake up in the morning, I probably sound like a man.
Let's put the gasoline in.
Okay, I'm gonna start making you guys mods. Annie thought she subbed to the wrong channel when she heard a man's voice. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, I can hear my voice. Gross. So what's everybody doing this weekend? It's Friday. I'm so excited. Yay. Let's see. Annie, that's so funny. You're welcome, BJ. Sounds good, Annie.
Oh, here we go. I can feel
Woohoo! We got fire. We got enough down trees to last us a lifetime, I think. Does anybody have any weekend plans? Hi, Jessie Journals. How are you? It's recently Jessie's birthday. And now we have Andy with a Y and Andy with an I in the house. Yeah, it's doing good. It's Friday. Are you guys happy it's Friday? You guys look pretty tired. The boys look exhausted. Oh, it's flooded over there. Okay. Our back was flooded too when we had all that rain, and we had 9 tornadoes around here.
Yeah, one was one.
Yeah, one went right over our house, thank goodness. And we have a lot of down trees. I'm definitely going to be busy, but our house is fine, so I'm definitely blessed. And our trail was underwater, but now it's back in the lake, so doing good. Aquarium Society Auction Sunday. New fish to buy. All right, Elfish. Awesome. That sounds like fun. I love fish. I don't think I'm going to get any more fish because ours just died, but it's a lot of work with everything else I have going on, so I think I'm just going to stick to no fish for now, but I really liked having fish for sure. Andy's doing a good job.
We'll see
I
if
don't know
that
if I
stays
actually
going.
have Wi-Fi. I think it's kind of going in and out.
Well, your computer's gonna have to run on
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wi-Fi. You connected to the 2.6.
Let's see. What am I connected to? 5G.
Which one? The 944 or the 26?
9744 5G.
Connect to the 26 one.
26? Okay, I'll try that one. So what do you have going on? It says enter password, but don't say the password. What? Why do I have to enter a password?
You gotta enter.
I don't know passwords. What?
The password.
The password. I'm gonna move up a little bit. So what are you doing this weekend, Andy?
I'm gonna be building a door.
Thank you, Annie. Appreciate it. Yes, you're gonna be building a door for your barn.
At
exciting.
least one of them.
Okay.
We'll see how well it goes if I can get 2 of them done, but I gotta leave.
So you're gonna do an actual whole nother door for your other one?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when it rains on
Oh, that's
the
right.
door, it comes underneath.
That's true. Yeah, it gets some water in there, doesn't it?
So every time it rains, water comes in the barn because of the door.
Sale, I've been using your egg recipe that you had for like your fried egg and hash browns. I've been doing that a couple times this week and it's really good. You'll have to check out his recipe. I thought that was kind of cool how you did that. It works out good. He does the hash browns first, and then he does the eggs and kind of puts the hash browns back on top. And then I just flip it back over and it worked pretty good. That was yummy. I always like breakfast. Do you like breakfast?
Yeah.
I do too. I love breakfast.
Great.
Hi, Gray. How are you? How's your day so far? Let's see here. Yeah, feel free to check out each other's channels. It's fun to be able to see what everybody has if you don't know them, and you never know, you might find something cool like a good recipe. Sale's got great recipes. Hi, Tiffany. Hello. How are you, Tiffany? Okay, okay, hold on. I gotta share. I was gonna share this. Share your post. There we go. I tried to comment, but I'm on my other channel again. I keep doing that. Duh. Okay, it's Friday. It's Friday.
A little breezy out.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this channel because I keep clicking on it. Oh. You know what I should get is a tablet. I need a tablet for down here, not a laptop. Right? Yay, fire, right? I miss having fires, Tiffany. I love having fires with everybody. What did everybody have for dinner? I cooked up a good barbecue / John. John did most of the work. I did a little bit of work.
Just out of a can.
Stop.
What?
Nothing. It was homemade.
Yeah.
Worked for hours.
Yes.
Okay. It was good.
You did fajitas. I love fajitas. Yummy. That sounds so good. That sounds delicious. Hopefully the rain holds out. I think it's supposed to rain at like 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. So we should be good for a while. I'm just so thankful that our house is still standing after all those tornadoes. And wait, why does this shirt have so many buttons on it? Wait a minute. Look at the shirt. It's got buttons on the inside and the outside. Why?
It sounds like someone
It's
screwed
inside
up.
out.
It's inside and outside. Is it
Yeah.
like a double?
Did they screw up and
I
then
don't
try to
know.
fix it?
It's so weird.
Maybe.
Is
You
it
can
for
wear it either way.
modesty? I think it's for
Is that
modesty.
somewhere?
I think so. I bought it off somebody's auction that they were
One
having.
time we were at the beach and these people, must have been Mormons or something, I don't know. But they were
Yes.
in their modesty.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna mock it because you know my swimming suit is very modest. It would probably,
It would go back to like the 1920s, I think.
yeah, 1920s. My swimming suit is not that much different than wholesome wear, so I'm okay with that. Whatever works. You had homemade nachos. Yum. I did 3 pounds of barbecue. Sloppy
Yeah.
Joes. When's the last time you had a sloppy Joe?
You're gonna break that laptop.
No, I'm not. Well,
I'm
I'm not.
not gonna buy you another one.
What if I cry?
I'm gonna go buy me a new one, and I'll give you my old
Okay.
Samsung.
That's fine.
We'll see how good that one works.
Probably not
Probably
very
works
good.
better than that one.
It might. It might. This one's kind of dodgy. At least John got it. He put in a new, was it hard drive?
Yeah, the other one was shot.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, I lost everything on my computer, but at least it's good for a,
That's the one that
Little
I
bit.
gave you.
no, I
that's-
didn't want to walk that far. That's upstairs, all
Oh,
the way
that's
up there.
your. Okay.
This is my one that I usually edit on.
Oh, okay.
This is
okay.
the one that broke.
I didn't
yeah.
recognize it because it ain't got the rainbow keys going.
Oh, it doesn't. No.
That only happens when you plug it in.
Oh,
Yeah, I lost all of its funness. It's not fun anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's a Lenovo, not a Dell.
Yeah, I love the Lenovo.
just set that on that table.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Don't set it on your glasses.
No, I'm okay.
Might keep you warm. That's not a good thing, but
Yeah.
when your computer overheats,
Yeah, this thing does have a problem with overheating, but it's old, you know.
it's not that old.
Yeah, it's a while.
Less than 5 years.
Yeah.
It gets used every day.
Yes, it does. I don't list from a computer anymore, but all my editing was done on this.
Yeah.
But now I literally have nothing on it. So all of my like little clips, you know, like please subscribe. I had to re-download every single file that I do, every picture.
Wow.
And that doesn't upset me so much as losing all the family pictures, you know, and all the genealogy stuff I did. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Right?
That's why you have to back stuff up.
You have to back it up. For sure. I should just do it every month. Just take that month's folder
See, I
and
still
download
can't
it.
figure out how to get from my phone to my laptop. I'm still lost.
I showed you how to do it.
I know that.
You put it in the Apple Cloud, and then you log into the Apple Cloud on your laptop, and then download it from there.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know either. So
No idea.
I don't even think I got the cloud on my laptop.
Well, you just have to log into Apple, and
I think
Okay.
you do. It's called,
Apple Cloud.
I'll try and figure it out
yeah, it might be
someday.
called that. I don't know.
Because then you can just download the stuff.
Yeah. It actually looks a lot lighter on my video than it really is.
What, this?
My live streams do that too.
Do they really?
Yeah,
That is
when I'm
odd.
trucking, it makes it look like it's brighter than it is.
Because it's almost dark here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't cleaned up the patio down here or anything, but I do want to, I want to lay 2 more sides to it. And then I want to put some wood chips and maybe a couple bushes.
Yeah,
Some boxwood.
Yeah, I love boxwoods. I love them.
it's gonna fall off your lap.
It's not. I'm balancing.
Get some Velcro, stick it on
Yeah,
your knees and on
right?
the bottom.
Oh, I'm good. I am good. Can you believe how many down trees are? And there's another tree on my garden.
Yeah, I gotta put that on.
There's so many trees on the garden now. I don't know
Oh,
if
I
I
got
could
by
have
the
one this
barn,
year.
too.
On the barn
No,
or
right
by?
in front of it.
Yeah, in front of the
I
barn.
need to cut it out to get my mower out.
Yeah. We picked up a lot of the down trees.
I think you ought to try hydroponic planting this year because it's nothing but water over there.
It is really watery.
Holy cow.
Oh. I feel rain. Do you feel rain? It's not supposed to come for another like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm feeling a sprinkle.
No, you're not. Nobody's feeling it.
6 minutes.
I got a tarp over there. Let's go grab the tarp. 6 minutes? What happened? No. Show them on there. Oh, no. No.
The
It's
blue
not-
dot.
Oh.
The blue dot is where we're at.
Oh, thanks for telling everybody where I'm at, dude.
Listen, that's like a 20-mile radius on that dot. Give me a break. You told me to show.
I'm trying to trick you.
Oh my gosh.
Just because a girl says do something doesn't mean that you should be doing it, okay?
Oh boy.
It's pretty hairy around south of Chicago.
Yeah, good thing you made it back on your trip, because that would probably not be fun to run into that. You've had a lot of rain on this go around though, this week.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. Did you see anything crazy on your drive this week?
Just one semi truck in the ditch down by Benton Harbor, but he drove off the edge of the shoulder.
Oh no.
It's the construction zone down there, so
Okay.
it's a narrower lanes, and we gotta run right along the grass.
Uh-huh.
Well, they just did that construction last year. Well, there's no bottom to that dirt because it's not packed or
Oh,
nothing.
no.
So once he fell off,
Oh.
and it was a deep ditch. It was.
No.
You could only see the roof of the semi trailer because it was that deep.
Oh my goodness. That
So-
would be bad. Yes, and Tiffany, I hope that your storms are doing okay over there too. Hopefully you don't get any bad weather. I know Michigan's been horrible, so I'm sure Canada's about the same. We're not that far from Canada.
I'm pretty confident that that was a tornado. I seen all the people's fences and stuff down by the corner of 84th Street
Well,
there.
it was an EF0.
You just said again where I live. Oh my God.
You want the other cross street?
No.
84th Street's like 100 miles going.
Andrew.
But yeah, you go down the other one, the next one.
Yeah.
up, and that barn took the 2 barns down.
Yeah.
I see that
So
one.
it basically went from there on an angle to that, and then all the way. It started at 100th and Eastern.
Well, the crazy thing was, you know, we were watching the news and we have all these warnings. And the nice thing is they come across your phone now, too. So it keeps people safe. So I thought that was cool, which I've never seen.
So I got up and
So,
moved my truck out of there because I knew I had a tree coming down on it.
so Tommy and I were in the window looking out the window because it was warm, oddly really warm out.
Yeah.
And it had just snowed, and then it was like 70 degrees. And then we were looking up at the sky, and it sounded like a bunch of bowling balls, and it was turning really weird. And I said, John, I think I'm looking at a tornado right now. And he's like, no, it's far away. And it was and it had just missed our house, and it missed our whole neighborhood, and then just destroyed like all these old barns.
Yeah.
It's really
It
sad.
took down that barn I was telling you about.
The good thing is, and the big blessing here, I guess, you know, none of us got hit. Nobody's house got too damaged. It was just like old barns that came down and some landscaping. So not too bad, just a lot of mess to clean up.
Crafty's saying she pulled out the Andrew.
You pulled out the Andrew. Oh,
I know I'm in trouble when
Yes.
she uses my full name.
I know, right? That means you're bad.
I should have never told you my middle name.
Michael.
I should have never told you that.
Well, that's my son's middle name too. His middle
Yeah.
name is Michael. I always used to call him Collie Mike Lee. His name was Colin Michael. Collie Mike Lee. So cute. He's the cutest little boy. I miss my little boy. I got to see him a couple weeks ago. He's gonna be what, 27 though now, I think?
Yeah.
My little boy is going to be 27. That's hard to believe. You hate it when you get the full name. Poor Andy. Tiffany feels bad for you. You hear that noise? What is that noise?
Hot tub.
Oh, it is a hot tub.
I have to get my other jacket.
I'm actually not cold. But I got a hat on. I got kind of a spring jacket and a flannel. You can move closer to me. I won't bite tonight.
I should move closer to the fire.
Yeah, you can. Andy's being very nice. He's stoking the fire for me. We haven't been in our hot tub in a while. It's probably like toxic soup.
It was leaking, and then it stopped leaking. And
Yeah, I wonder why it stopped
I
leaking.
bought a new pump, and I'm waiting to put it in.
Isn't that odd? Huh. Well, it's always so cold too when it's snowing, and it's fine. It's fun to sit in the hot tub when it's snowing, but you have to get in the hot tub, and the worst thing is getting out of the hot tub is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Wait, where did this pop come from? Is that yours?
It's yours if you want.
No, but it looks
I
good.
got you water.
No, but he has a pop. He has pop.
Drink your
That's
water.
no fair.
Drink your water.
Oh, are you gonna give that to me? What are you gonna drink if I drink your pop? Nothing? You know, you can have it. It's okay. I do like the pops. Look, I did my nails. Did my nails, everybody. Oh, I can't reach that far. Hold on. Look at my nails. Aren't they pretty? Pink.
Yep.
I like them. They remind me of cotton candy. Oh, speaking of cotton candy, I found cotton candy grapes at the grocery store. Finally.
Remember I had brought those on
Yes.
the kayak trip and you loved them?
So good.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever had cotton candy grapes? Thank you, Andy. Ready for Easter. Yes. For sure. You love my gloves? I got the worst burn of my life. So bad.
Stripper gloves.
Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called stripper gloves. I thought, oh, these are kind of pretty. I like lacy stuff, so that works.
Yeah.
I also bought some mittens, but I liked the lacy ones better.
That's like so 1870s.
Yeah, or 1980s. Yeah, like Madonna had like the one glove, and
Yeah.
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson.
had one glove on. Well, Madonna had gloves
She had
too.
one glove too?
I don't know, but hers were lacy.
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson was the only one that had one glove.
Okay, well maybe. I don't know.
You just couldn't find the other one, I guess.
He was a great dancer, that's for sure. So what's everybody's plans this weekend?
Work on the barn.
Okay,
And then Tuesday and Wednesday I'm gonna work on my semi truck.
okay.
Try and put new brakes on it.
All right.
So that's gonna be an all-day project.
That's true. And Andy is prepping for a craft show. That sounds fun, Andy. She's probably crocheting right now. I think that's so cool when you make those little things.
That's all my grandma ever did was crocheting, and
Yeah.
and she used to go and do not pottery. What is-
Ceramics.
Ceramics.
Yeah, that was really popular, like in the
She
70s.
she would
80s.
drive from the farm
Okay, in Ada.
all the way to Plainwell That's where her
Really?
ceramic shop was that she always went
Whoa.
down on Division. Every week.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, but the ladies like to sit with each other and do that kind of stuff, you know? I remember hanging out with my mom and doing that kind of stuff or just watching, getting into trouble.
Yeah.
I must have been a real nuisance because I like to talk. I would just sit there and talk to these ladies. I'd be like, Jody, where's your mom?
Yeah.
Where's your mom?
Hi, Grizzly Acres.
Hi, Chrissy Acres. Milling some logs for some much needed lumber. That sounds nice. You got your own lumber mill over there? That sounds neat. Your dad just bought a lumber mill, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
he
you call
bought a
them?
sawmill.
Sawmill, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he can cut a little over 16-foot long boards, I guess.
Wow, okay.
So
Has he made anything with that sawmill that he bought?
yeah, he cut all new lumber for his trailer, put new wood decking on. Him and
Okay.
Jake did that
So they
over
did
the
get
winter.
that done.
You
Okay.
let it dry out then, or you put it on green?
No, he had it dried
dried
out.
out already?
He cut it last year
Okay.
and then left it stacked
Yeah.
for the summer and part of the winter here. And so
Nice.
he's got some walnut that he's gonna cut pretty quick. I'm gonna tell him he ought to leave it a live edge, big slabs, and probably sell it for like tabletops.
Did you hear those? Some people were going to people's woods and stealing the walnut out of it.
Oh,
Well,
On the news recently.
really?
Yeah, everything's coming off of his property.
Yeah.
'Cause-
People would go into other people's property. cut
Yeah,
their
I've
trees
heard-
Down.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I've heard that. That's why the Consumers Power went across the back to put new steel poles and wires,
Yeah.
and so they widened out the trail
Yeah.
where the line's going, and he went back and got the logs right away, and the people behind him where the note used to be,
Oh, yeah. The dancing
they
note.
come over there and screaming and yelling at him, saying he's
Oh.
stealing wood. And my dad's like, "No, this is my property." And he said, "No, that's Consumers' property."
No,
No,
they have an easement.
no, they got easement, so it's my property. And
Oh,
so
no.
he's hauling all the wood up to the house so people don't cut it up for firewood.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
because it's just laying there, but
Okay.
it's an old chainsaw mill called a Bumblebee. Okay.
A sponsor for a bandsaw mill. Now, what's the difference between a chainsaw and a bandsaw? Is that the thing that goes around?
Bandsaw is like a big long.
Bandsaw's got a big long blade, probably as tall as you, but it's a big circle.
Oh,
That's what my
cool.
dad's got.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Chainsaw, you just hook up a chainsaw, don't you?
Yeah, it's similar kind of chain. So
It's
for a
not-
chainsaw.
Probably smaller logs, a chainsaw.
well,
That
you can
sounds
cut bigger
cool.
ones.
Well, if you make multiple passes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen guys where they lay a ladder on the top and that's their straight edge, and then they'll cut it, and then the saw's got its own gauge, and then it'll ride on that next slab that it's cut. So
Grizzly Acres, I love your picture. That is so cool. You'll have to click on it and see his picture. That's a neat one.
can't leave the homestead till the snow is gone. And
So,
he
wait.
gets snowed in.
Oh,
Well, in the olden days, I used to just hook up the logs to a wagon or whatever, or some skis and
Yeah.
trucks and hauled it out of the woods.
how long have you been snowed in?
Probably all winter.
We were snowed in for what, 3-4 days in Colorado.
Oh, it's a picture you like, well, it's a cool picture. I would never know, right? That's pretty cool. That's funny, Grizzly Acre. That's hilarious. I like it. It's cool. And Jessie just changed her channel name to Jessie Journals, and I actually really love that name.
Yeah.
It's like real catchy because you always remember it, right? I do.
Mhm.
I'll try to share some links here. I figured that way everybody can kind of click on each other too if they feel like it. And Jesse just had a birthday. I don't want to be reminded of my birthdays anymore. I'm almost 50. Oh my
I'm
word.
older than you, so.
Oh. You had the tail built and packed for the winter and the warm temps and rain today. Not passable anymore. Oh. Are you up there in Alaska, Grizzly? I've got your channel pulled up too, and I'll run some videos for you. Looks like you're not monetized yet, so I'll run you some watch hours. I've got the people now. I just need the watch hours. Do I have to get to 1,000 people though to fully monetize? I don't remember.
500 to be partially
Okay.
monetized, 1,000 to be fully monetized.
But I'm nowhere near watch hours. I'm gonna try to do a lot of lives. You're gonna see me doing everything.
Did you figure out why it kept going to private yet?
No, I have no idea. But after every single live, it goes to private.
That's why I wanted to see what it said on your phone, because if it said private when you went live, it would still be live, but then it'd go private, but it said public. But
yeah, isn't that weird?
and you checked on there
We did.
under the genealogy one, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know then. Maybe you have to do a bunch of lives before it'll default it to public, maybe. I don't know.
Hi, Pete. How are you? And hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
How's your day going, Pete? It's Friday. Fridays are always good here.
You want me to drop some links?
Sure, you can drop some links for me.
Now it's going good.
Yes. Yeah, my legs are nice and toasty.
My phone's not working.
Oh.
I can scroll, but I can't click on somebody's name.
What?
Sometimes you have to get out and go back in.
Yeah. Andy's just trying to get off doing it. And Crafty Witch is crocheting away. Nice. Oh, this feels so good to have a fire again.
Yeah, we got a lot of wood to burn.
Yeah, we have a ton of wood to burn.
Lift it up so they can see what we got.
Yes, look at this. All these down trees. It's awful. Lots of down trees. I mean, some of them were there already, but the barn has trees all around it. My garden is now full of trees. There's no way to even have a garden.
It's a lake.
Is there a lot of water down there yet? I didn't even look that far.
I don't think you can get
I could see the water from standing up there.
Yeah, but you're tall.
I don't know if you can get to the dock.
No, can't get to the dock.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to come over here with my loader and put a bunch of dirt in there for you.
Okay.
It'll just sink right down.
It might.
I used to be able to mow right up to the dock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. You know what I'm excited about?
Camping?
Well, I'm trying to talk John into like roughing it out in the Smokies.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes.
I would totally do it.
You wouldn't last.
10 to 1
do
says
it.
you'll find a skunk right away again.
A bear.
Yeah, I did scream some profanities that day. Yeah, the skunk got me right in the face. Yeah.
But you love animals.
I didn't like that skunk. Oh boy. You know, it's like the skunk did that, and then I had a little pouty fit, and then here's the worst thing of it all.
100% humidity.
I broke my coffee pot, and then I just cried, and it went back in my tent, and I cried and cried, and then I just wanted to go home. I can't handle not having coffee. Well, now they got those nice coffee presses for camping.
Yeah.
Did you see those?
French press.
Nice French press coffee.
I'm surprised we never got one of those before.
I know. Why didn't we get one? We need to get one of those. I think it's fine. No.
No, I'm just seeing how warm it is. It's fine. I'm getting warm.
You're getting warm? Okay.
Is that a tree cracking, I heard?
So I'm trying to...
Huh?
No, we're not hearing that.
Target shooting.
No, not that either. I'm going to have to cut this out.
No, you won't.
This is why I never invite you on a live. This is why I have Andy on a live instead. It's a pew-pew.
People are too woke.
Yeah, but I have to abide by their rules or I'm going to get in trouble.
Maybe if they didn't have all these...
I know other people that are monetized that are...
Okay, well, anyway.
That...
I try not to say that word.
Well, it's fine.
So, I'm trying to talk them into roughing it in the Smokies. I think it'd be fun to like...
You think it's cold here? It'd be a lot colder there.
Oh, we're in Michigan.
It was 80 degrees down there yesterday.
In the
What are you
mountains?
talking about?
My buddy lives down there, and he was in Knoxville,
Okay.
and it was 80 degrees yesterday in Knoxville.
Oh yeah.
But now they're getting
Up though, a little bit more.
they're getting slammed with storms right now
Even
too.
Jesse agrees. The Smokies are beautiful and it'll be warmer there. See, yeah, we're in Michigan. So unless we're going up to Canada, it's definitely going to be warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you go to Canada, you might run into a polar bear if you go far enough north.
I would love to see a polar bear.
You know how big those things are?
I would just love to see one in real life.
You think
Say
I'm
if
a
you see
big
it,
guy?
you're
A
probably-
polar bear would make me look like a midget.
You think so? Are they bigger than the black bears?
Oh,
biggest bear.
polar bears
Oh,
are
are
the
they
biggest
really?
bears in the world.
I didn't know they were bigger than a
Oh,
black
yeah.
bear.
Maybe a
They're-
Siberian grizzly or whatever they call them. The
Okay.
Siberian ones.
Their paw is probably the size of you.
They'll jump in the ocean
Mm-hmm.
and swim in freezing water and come back out.
They're so pretty. I would like to do a cruise in Alaska. Wait, they have those in Alaska, don't they?
Yeah,
Or not?
up around the Arctic Circle.
Up in the Arctic area.
I would never do a cruise, but if I went somewhere cold where I wouldn't be actually like wanting to enjoy anything anyway, then I would go.
I'm gonna try and go up there next year.
Yeah, because if I go somewhere warm, all I want to do is sit on the beach, and I'm content. Just
Yeah.
beach, and that's it. I'm happy.
I can't imagine being on a cruise with like 5,000 people on a boat and what a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Well, you're not very people friendly. Is that what you say?
Not what I want. I
Oh.
can see why people jump off the cruise ships. They can't take it anymore.
Oh, stop! No, that we can't talk about that either. No, you just don't. No more talking. Oh my word.
All they do is just swim back home.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
you
word.
you have the sharks following the cruise ship.
Breadcrumbs.
Come on, you guys. I'm not inviting the boys next time. These two. I don't know what to do with these two. Polar bears are bigger than a Kodiak grizzly. Wow, that is cool. I appreciate you stopping in. I subbed to your channel too.
Let's see.
That's the
here.
one thing about having a second channel, because this is my baby channel.
Yeah.
But you have to resub to everybody that you're already subbed to on your other channel.
Yeah,
You got to go way north to see polar bears. Central
A
Alaska.
polar bear can stand 10 feet tall and weigh 1,700 pounds.
Whoa.
That's like big as a great white.
That's as big as a big bull or a big cow.
So Grizzly Acres has lots of black and grizzly bears, but most deadly animal is the moose.
Yeah, they got
Really?
They got moose in the UP.
Yeah.
I didn't know the moose were deadly
Do
because
you remember in Colorado that
Yes.
moose was loose in the
they would just
outlet
walk.
mall?
They would just walk around the outlet mall with us. I never thought they were even harmful.
They're tall.
Grizzly Acres, I didn't know
A
that.
moose will fight off wolves and everything. I mean, they're one little kick with their
Oh.
you knock your lights out.
Yeah, I'll definitely share you out and run your channel so you get some watch hours and Hopefully some more people will join. Make sure you join Grizzly Acres there.
Do what?
Join the Grizzly Acres.
I already am.
Okay, good.
I've subbed to him a long time ago.
Well, I'm probably subbed on my other channel, but I wasn't on this one, so I'm glad you're stopped by. You're getting close. Getting close. Almost 400.
The closest I've ever been to a moose is driving past one on the side of the road
Oh, really?
in Colorado.
They're huge. They're
Yeah.
beautiful. They're just so beautiful.
I seen the calf.
Uh-huh.
She had a calf with her. I seen the calf, and then all of a sudden I seen the big moose.
Okay.
It's like, holy cow, standing on the left shoulder when I was going west. So,
Okay.
I mean, 20 feet away.
Yeah.
And she's just standing there eating.
They're pretty.
It's crazy.
Yep.
They're crazy. Like the mule deer, they'll just stand there and stare at you. Not like the whitetail here around here, they just take off.
Ryan Wynn says they're one of the craziest animal. Those moose, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually didn't know they were even dangerous. I don't know if any of us knew they were dangerous because they would just walk around and we would just walk around the mall around it. We'd obviously stay out of its way, but it was quite an often thing though. Hi DJ. Let me mod DJ, that way you can join people if you want to. Grizzly Acres needs some more subscribers. Andy's gonna cut up some more logs for us. This is actually nice and warm. I can put my feet up on this. Why do I always wear glasses down here and I always take them off? Oh, you know what I got, you guys? I got treats. Andy, do you see my marshmallow cooker laying somewhere around here?
I've seen it over here somewhere.
Because I don't think I ever brought it back out.
By that chair.
They were laying there.
I want to know what happens to a peep when you put it on fire.
It blows up.
Oh yeah, that's it. It blows up. Look at you guys. I got peeps.
Sanitize it in the fire first.
Look at peeps. Oh, yummy. I don't know if I've actually ever had a peep. And I don't eat marshmallow.
Basically sugar. And more sugar.
Do I want to eat one? I might eat one for the sake of a s'more. I don't have any vegan s'mores down here. The other debate from the other night, LOL, yes. Who wants a s'more? I've got s'more stuff, guys. I went to the grocery store just for s'mores.
Yeah.
It sounded so good. I miss camping so bad. Here, you hold my laptop. Can you hold that? There we go. I got chocolate. I'm dying to know what these things look like when you light them on fire.
It's gonna burst into flames.
Do they get to be fat peeps?
They're gonna burst into flames because there's sugar.
You gotta eat. Do you want one?
I'll try one.
You try one? Okay. I'll set it up for you. Do you want a pink peep or a blue peep? Are you guys excited to go camping this year? I'm so excited.
Ludington's closed until 4th of July, I think. Because it's
Okay.
under construction.
Oh boy.
They're redoing all the electric, and
My daughter wanted to go there really bad before 4th of July. Shoot.
I don't think it's open until 4th of July.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yankee Springs is open right now already.
I hate that place. Not one. I'll never go there again.
No.
I just had a really bad experience there.
Let's see what one of these do.
Maybe if it was a short amount of time. But I don't know. I'd have to be. Yeah, what's going on there?
It's melting the sugar.
Ooh.
This is really good for a diabetic.
Oh, come on.
Blowing up.
It's not going to kill you. Let's see. Let me see it.
It
Ooh.
won't kill you today, but
So, does it get any bigger, or is that all you
No.
want? Hold on, hold on. Give me your stick. Now hold still. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that smells. I might have to eat one of these. I don't eat marshmallows. I might have to try one. Yeah, it's a peep, guys. We're gonna pretend we're gonna pretend this is vegetarian. Because these things are not vegetarian. But gosh, does that...
do.
Yeah, let's pretend it's not. I'm totally being bad. Okay, don't burn me. I've already got one burn. It's starting to heal up though, good. Okay, there. No, it's my turn. Yes, right? Jessie says yum.
You're gonna eat
I've
it?
got a pink peep. I think I might eat it. I'm gonna at least sniff it. I'll tell you if I eat it or not. I'm not sure if I'm that daring. I do eat cheese though. I've been eating cheese and that's not always the best either. If I could take a pill and not be a vegetarian, I would totally do it.
Maybe you should get hypnosis.
Hypnosis, you know? That's not a bad idea. It's just, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gotta be burnt on both sides.
Well, looks like
I want it big and fat.
it's not living anymore.
Okay.
I think you cremated it.
Yep.
You guys are gonna make me feel bad about eating this bunny.
It's not a real bunny, so.
Oh my goodness. That's way too much marshmallow. Do you want half of this?
No, you're gonna eat the whole thing.
Okay, I think I'm gonna eat this. Look at this. Ooh, this is good. Everybody has to try a marshmallow peep s'more. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, look
Oh
how
my
gooey that
God.
looks. So good. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Well, you're coming back to the light.
Oh, this is so good. I took a bite. Vegetarian took a bite.
Coming back to the light.
Oh, this is good.
You can make another one.
I can taste the sugar.
You get a sugar high, don't you?
The
Yeah.
whole thing is sugar.
It's so good. I'm
Crystal.
crunching on the sugar. You want one, John?
No, I don't. Like
Oh, these are good. Everybody has to try these. Mmm. Oh my word. I'm like munching in the video. Oh, these are good. We should do some camping this year together though.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Well, we really didn't do much at Fort Custer, so we ought
I
to go
love
back there.
Fort Custer.
during the season, it's
I can't do any camping in the month of May because that's my busiest month.
Okay.
But we can play around with anything else probably. Have to see and wait to see when the parks open way up north because of all the destruction they got up there.
Okay.
Right
so
now they said wilderness is going to be closed for a while.
I don't know if I want to go north. If I have to go through construction.
there's construction everywhere.
Oh.
I don't think there's much. I mean, the bridge inspections, I see that they had them both lanes wide open, so they're not closing them at night. But I ain't figured out what they're doing up by me yet. It was only a mile and a half back up when I came down.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
And you fell off the bandwagon.
Oh my goodness, this is good.
Breaking news, everybody. Jody has fallen off the vegan
I
bandwagon.
don't know.
You've seen the
Oh, that's really good. It's like real soft and puffy,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get that caramelized sugar. Oh.
Good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
And just so you all know, she is eating it. I'm watching her, even though she's off camera. She is eating it. So she's taking one for the team.
Taking one, and it's good. I'm liking it. I don't think I've had a regular marshmallow in probably over 20, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we've burnt a pumpkin on the fire, and
Yes, we
now
did.
we've roasted Peeps.
I burnt a basket in here before the live started.
Yeah. The metal frames over there.
Okay. Well, I bought this basket from Hobby Lobby. You know, like those, what do you call that stuff? It's like a
Wicker.
basket?
it's kind of like wicker, but it's like a wicker grass. And it wasn't cheap. It's like the fancy kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that thing had a weird odor. And I've tried Odobomb. I've tried like every cleaner I could think of, and it still smelled weird. So I'm like, that's it. I can't get this thing to smell normal, so we're just gonna burn it up.
Well, it now smells like smoke. Hi, Blood Dragon.
Hi, Blood Dragon. How are you? Happy Friday. I'm trying to munch on this and talk. Sorry.
You want another one?
Here, let me add you as a mod. No, I don't want another one.
I can't believe how windy it is right now.
Here.
It was feeling pretty warm.
It's not too windy.
Huh?
We get a lot of wind though because we live on a hill.
Usually it's calm down here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
coming from the north.
See, I wouldn't consider this windy.
No.
Yeah, until the cold air moved on your back of your
No,
shoe.
I'm
hood on.
yeah, no, I'm comfy. I got a nice hat keeping my ears warm and a hood. Got my flannel on, my winter boots. I'm good to go all night long. You're doing good? Oh, good to hear it. Yes, I'm just so happy that we didn't have too much tornado damage this week, and happy to have a fire again. I'm glad spring is on the horizon. I got a lot of cleanup down here to do though. And then, yeah, but I mean, it's nothing that has to be done now, which is good. Unless I want to do a garden, then
If you
I'm,
wait another month, it'll be mosquitoes.
Yeah. if I want a garden, I'm gonna have to get to work on that, but I like
Oh,
using a
yeah.
chainsaw.
You're gonna chop your hands off.
I love using a chainsaw.
You want a drink of that?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to.
You can.
I want your pop.
You have a drink.
No, that's okay. I got water. I got water. That's okay. You know how I like my Diet Pepsi? I love Diet Pepsi, but I never buy it.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm addicted to it now. It's
I
better than a
love
regular
it.
Pepsi.
So whenever you come over, sometimes you bring me one,
Yeah.
and it's so good. So good.
There's another one in the house.
Yeah.
Unless you give it to Anna.
Yes, yep. Ruby, we watched it go over, and my husband's like, no, it's not a tornado. I'm like, I think that is, and it was. And you know, the cat, he looked at it. Tommy looked outside. He was sitting there in the window with me,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked at it. He was scared. His ears went back, and he took off to the basement. So he would have been the only survivor.
That's funny.
Oh, he's so smart. So when I go away, are you gonna babysit Tommy again?
Sure.
Okay. Although, are you gonna be home at all, or not? A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
He'll be okay.
I think he's safer with you than here.
They'll have plenty of food and water.
Yeah. Well, my only concern being here is if he gets out, because he sneaks out the door a lot, and then are my kids gonna actually?
They're pretty responsible, Joe.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're adults,
And the
but
dog is there too.
I'd feel way safer if you took Tommy, and then I would know he's okay. He does. He's sneaky.
Susan will, herd the cat.
Yeah. Did anybody else get any really bad weather? I know there was a lot of crazy weather going on, like all over the country.
Well, we had 2 tornadoes by me.
You know, isn't that strange all in one day that it was such a big, broad band of tornadoes?
Thinking.
Are you? Okay. Yeah, I've got to put some more rows here.
Oops. What the heck happened? Where'd you go?
This is so nice and relaxing.
Hmm?
It's so nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Did you sleep at all?
No.
And you came all the way down here. That was nice of you.
Yeah, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning.
You haven't slept since?
No.
Did you have any baby naps?
No.
You didn't have any little cat naps?
No, I was going to, but then I decided to jump in the shower, so.
Okay.
But.
You almost look a little bit too dressed up for a bonfire.
I do, or you do?
We're kind of wearing the same thing, you know that? We both have jeans and a flannel shirt on.
Yeah.
You got an undershirt on?
Yeah.
Yep, so do
It's
I.
too small. I gotta order some bigger ones.
Are those the ones we got from Ollie's?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I got these from, I didn't get any undershirts from Ollie's.
Okay, they
I only
had
got
them.
underwear.
Oh, okay, so happy. Okay, that's what it was. Or weren't we looking at undershirts though, and you said maybe you said you bought them or something? I know they had undershirts there.
Yeah.
At a really good price.
Yeah.
I love Ollie's. Oh my goodness. Ollie's is wonderful. You know what's coming up too now that it's spring are the cemetery walks. And I'm really looking forward to that. I love a good cemetery walk. Do you have people buried over in Grand Rapids or not? Okay, over there.
It's over there by
I
Cascade.
don't know if they have a cemetery walk there. I'm not sure.
I don't know. My grandparents are in tombs over there. My uncle is over there. Actually, both my uncles.
Okay, those tombs over there, is there an actual, the casket goes in there, or is it just urns?
No, it's a casket.
Okay.
And they can have, there's some that are different. Some people, it's just room for one casket.
Okay.
And that's it. But the one that my grandma got for them fit 2 side by side. They don't have a divider. Yeah, you can either get them singles and you can buy 2 of them side by side, or you can buy them as a double wide and they both can go in there.
Okay.
So
That's interesting.
yeah, and
I'm not I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff because it's kind of new here.
Well,
It's-
I've hauled that stuff to cemeteries when I had a flatbed.
okay.
Those are precast concrete forms,
Okay.
and they just set them on top of each other.
But it's not like a well-known thing. It's kind of a new thing here that
Yeah.
they're doing.
It's more popular down south
Yeah.
because of the low water or high water tables and
Yeah.
low ground. Because in the floods, you don't bury people down south because
Yeah, that
they
makes
come
sense.
popping out
Okay.
of the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that happens too if you have like a
Yeah, mass
big
flood
hill.
that happened down in the Carolinas, in Tennessee.
I was walking in Grand Rapids and I was finding some of the people that didn't have a stone and I was trying to figure out where they were. So I was really looking around
Yeah.
and some of them were coming out of the hill, but they've now fixed it. Yeah, they can pop out.
Yeah, I
But
think
I'm looking forward to some good history.
2 of my uncles and my grandparents are over there.
Okay.
My uncle from my dad's side and my uncle from my mom's side.
Now John has family where your family is at.
Okay. And then my other grandparents are over in Standell.
Stand out, okay.
That one's going to be tougher to find because they don't have headstones. It's strictly,
I can find it for you if you want me to.
well, I think you already did, and I
Did
got
I?
it saved on my phone, but
Okay.
they don't have tombstones because their lawnmower guys are too lazy and don't want to mow around stuff, so they just have a stone in the ground.
Oh, it's in the ground?
Yeah. It's
Is
just
it a flat stone or is it no stone?
It's
Typically
just a
flush.
flat.
It's
Oh
flush.
yeah. Okay.
Probably
That-
those is eventually they'll sink into the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I've dug quite a few of those up. Especially when they're, if they're over 100 years old, if you lay one on the ground, it's going to be buried.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll go out and look for families and try to find their missing
Yeah.
headstones, or sometimes they don't have one, or it was wood and now it's not there anymore. So I'll try to find exactly where they are.
Okay.
It takes a lot of work, but you can do it. It's kind of like a mission. Once you go down that way, you're just gonna keep going until you figure it out, Can I have my laptop, honey?
What's that?
Use the laptop. There, thank you. Oh, you're gonna do a small update video tomorrow. Haven't done anything this week besides, yes. That sounds good. Resting today. Yeah, that sounds good, Grizzly Acres. It's hard for me to keep up with the second channel, but I'm determined to do it. I've got to read the rest of those letters I was reading, and I'm looking forward to the end of that and getting out there and doing some good history adventures. We've got some fun stuff planned out in the Smokies in a couple days, and that'll be fun. Yeah, I don't like being out in the rain either. I mean, it's okay. I've done some hiking in some rain if I have to.
It's 90 degrees out.
Yeah. I mean, you can wear like a poncho and stuff, but you seem to always get wet, I get that. Well, we've been hiking before and we're like way out.
Yeah.
And it starts thunder pouring and it's like, oh. Well, just keep on going. And sometimes it kind of feels good when it's really hot and humid and it starts raining, but yeah, this time of year it's cold. Very cold. You get a lot of rain. Florida's like that too. When it rains, it really downpours. It seems like every afternoon. I can hear all the ducks on the lake.
Geese.
Oh, the geese. Yeah, the geese are coming back.
As soon as As soon as the ice melted,
Yeah.
they landed in the lake.
Yeah, right? As soon as the ice was gone, here they come. It's nice to have them back. And they'll sit there in the pond too and just rest. I think they like it down there. But then the dog comes down and they don't like that dog too much.
Some of them are pretty aggressive.
Yes, the geese with the dog, yeah. She doesn't like the geese. She won't go after those. She backs away. Her ears go back and she runs. Grizzly says last year we had 2 months of dry and then rain, and it started and it rained every day and snowed basically 2 more months. Oh, rain and snow. That's not a good mixture. That's no fun. Ooh, Andy, that looks good. Do we still have those? I don't dare touch my live, but do we still have the color? Because like the color in real life is so much nicer than
No,
the camera.
we don't have that no more.
So once we got monetized, it disappeared. What's
I don't
up with
think
that?
anybody has it because you don't have it either.
No. Did it disappear for everybody, or is
Yeah.
that a monetization thing?
No, it disappeared for everybody because you're not
Oh no,
monetized
I'm not
on this.
monetized here, am I?
You're
No.
not monetized. So.
No. Okay. Yep. You're right. And I don't have that. The color looks so much better in real life. It's real orange.
Does that fire look better?
It looks wonderful. Thank you. Usually drizzles all day. Ugh. Hi, Izzy. How you doing, Izzy? How's your Friday doing? Izzy's in the house.
Hi, Izzy.
Izzy has a great channel if you don't know Izzy. And she does a lot of lives that you can hang out and chat or listen.
And she's really good at designing.
Oh, yeah, she's the best. Designing stuff. I wish I knew how to do all that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this fire feels great. It stopped raining. Did you notice that?
It was just a little spurt.
Yeah.
I think there's more coming later tonight.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, listen to that crackle. Haven't you missed having a fire?
Yeah.
But you've been having hot tent fires, I guess.
Look at that storm.
Oh, that's a lot. You can show that if you want.
You sure?
Yeah, just.
I'm gonna figure out where you're at.
Oh no.
Look at this storm and the
Yeah,
all the way from Houston, Texas to Michigan.
coming our way.
About 2,000 miles worth.
That's a big storm. As long as it doesn't push tornadoes this way again, but it's already cold, so I figure.
I went
not.
around all that the other day. I was on the east side of that storm, and I went around the top when I got to Grand Rapids, and I went down the west side, and there was nothing but rolled over semi-trucks in Indiana.
You had a lot of rain that you drove through.
Yeah.
Don't you ever get scared when you see a lot of semi-trucks in the ditch? That's scary.
No, because that just means one less truck I have to deal with.
Oh, my word. But why do they go off the road like that? What
Because they're inexperienced.
The bad
Okay.
tires, or
A lot of it is inexperience.
You can
So-
keep those kind of storms, right, Grizzly? Oh. Elfish says the rain is moving over here tomorrow. Send it over, yeah.
Where's Elfish from?
Yeah, Elfish, where are you from? I'm looking forward to going somewhere warmer in a couple days. I actually offered all the kids to go. They
Yeah.
don't want to.
See, now I'm just now seeing it on my phone that I showed people.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
so
a
you're
minute behind.
Yeah, you are behind. One less to deal with, ain't that the truth? Yes.
The quality of drivers are so bad these days that
Is it really?
that I will not sleep at a truck stop because I don't want to I don't want to wake up to the hood missing off my truck.
And that happened to you, didn't it?
Yes, that has happened before.
Oh.
That happened down in Arkansas. It was funny. It was some little guy got out of the truck after he hit me, and I got out of the truck, and he climbed back in his truck, and he said, and I made sure he wasn't going to go anywhere, and the cop got there and asked him, why did you not get out of the truck and talk to him? He said, because he was a big SOB.
Oh. Northwest
I'm
Pennsylvania.
paraphrasing that.
Yes, that's good. Elfish is in Pennsylvania. That's a beautiful state. I love Pennsylvania. Lots of great history too.
Northwest Pennsylvania is better than Eastern Pennsylvania.
What is that?
That's the afterburners of a jet slowing down.
Or an alien? I don't know.
They just,
Oh, it looks like Grizzly used to be a semi-driver.
yeah.
He hung up his driving hat a while back. 1,000,000 miles is enough for me. There you go. That's great. Boy, that airplane.
I got over 3 million miles in right now, and I've been all over this country except for Washington, Oregon, and Maine.
4,000,000 miles. Wow. And never made it to Eastern Seaboard.
You're lucky.
Wow.
You're lucky to never get to the Eastern Seaboard.
Really? Is it the traffic really bad, or?
Yeah.
Well, there's probably a lot of low bridges you gotta watch out for, right?
That too. Massachusetts and Boston, a lot of low bridges, but nobody wants to go to the East Coast. When I had my own trailer, I'd go to Baltimore, but that's as far northwest or northeast I'd go because I loaded at the port.
Yep. Got the heck out of
I could always get farm equipment out of there, so I was always over there. So
We were traveling down the Carolinas
yeah,
a year or two ago, and the traffic the whole way down to Folly Beach, horrible.
95 is one of the busiest.
Horrible. Once we hit like the airport area,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, all the way there it was backed up. I couldn't believe how long it took us to get there.
Yeah.
But that was a great vacation. I enjoyed it. Great to wake up on the beach.
Except for Atlanta.
Did not like Atlanta. No. Oh.
Atlanta's tough.
Well, yeah, that was the last part of the trip. And it was so funny because I looked at John at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're looking at each other. I'm like, you want to leave? He's like, yep, let's go. We're out of here.
No traffic at 4 in the morning.
We didn't even eat our breakfast.
Not very much, that's
We
for
ate
sure.
breakfast in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just forget about
When
breakfast.
I used to load in Miami and have to go to Chicago, I'd do whatever it took to try and get through Atlanta before morning, because I had to load at like 4 or 5 o'clock in Miami. It's 11 hours to Atlanta, so I was just beating morning rush hour.
Oh.
And I'd
Wow.
usually then stop in Tennessee and sleep for a little while.
Tennessee's so beautiful. We have so many beautiful places here in the U.S. It's great. So many different areas.
It's cheap to live in Tennessee too.
Is it?
They don't have sales tax.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That would save you a ton of money.
That's why my buddy moved down there.
Wow.
Furthest east you've gone in Canada was Ontario. Okay. In the U.S., it was Dakotas to Texas. Oh, you're lucky. You stayed in the western part of the Midwest.
Well, you got to see all over the place. That's cool.
I did a lot of Texas to Colorado, to Montana.
I think you had that route when I was out there living in Colorado.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. But
A lot of
yeah.
stuff goes rail out
I
in
hauled,
Colorado, though.
that was when I hauled flowers to King Super. You guys were living out there.
That's where I went to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Castle
I delivered a whole semi-load to the warehouse at King Super in Denver.
Yeah. It was
And then I had to reload at Hormel downtown.
Castle Rock, I did enjoy living in Castle Rock, except for everybody lives on top of each other.
Yeah, it's too close.
Yeah, that part I didn't like, but I loved the area because I would take the kids out every day and
Mm-hmm.
we'd go to like a new, because every town had their own, or actually every subdivision had their own little
Yeah.
playground and stuff, and the kids had so much fun. In 2019, I decided to just move to Alaska and drove. Oh, that is so cool, Grizzly Acres. Haven't left since and don't plan on ever leaving. Wow. That's
Well,
amazing. I
that's
love
just
that
like
story.
that's just like Kermud's. They moved up there 4 years ago.
Yeah, that is so cool. That is great. You hated California. Been to it twice, never ever again. You know, I've never wanted to go to California or New York. I don't know why. I think it's like just too busy for me.
I've been to New York with a
Okay.
semi.
No, not with a semi. For real?
I've been through New York City with a semi
How
truck.
did you get a
Manhattan?
semi
Huh?
through
Did you
there?
go on the island there, Manhattan Island?
No. No, not
Long
down there.
Island?
I've been down Long Island.
Okay.
That is not cheap to go there and then come back out because of the toll bridges. That is really expensive. It's like
Wow.
$75 a shot.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
So you gotta pay going there and then back, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
You know,
that's a big chunk.
Some people pay that every day.
it's
I
expensive.
can't
It's
imagine.
expensive to go east of Ohio. I mean, just to run across New York State is like $300 for a semi truck to run across 90, and to run across Pennsylvania is like $120 one way.
I mean, we paid like, what, just going across Pennsylvania on the Ohio Turnpike, it was like 50 bucks just in a car.
Well, then
Yeah.
in Florida, we accidentally took the toll bridge and had to pay for that a couple times. That wasn't cheap either.
Well, in Florida now it's all in they got those transponders, so
Yeah.
you get a bill in the mail.
I think so, Elfish. Our other friend, Sweet Melissa, who has a channel, she lives in Northern California, and it's pretty remote up there. I think it's probably really nice. And I think there's a lot of big old trees up there and hiking and stuff.
Yeah,
So that's
Northern
probably pretty
California
nice.
is better than Southern California.
I would do that. I would go to a remote part of California.
Well, then that's up by Oregon.
Yeah, I would do that.
That's where Bigfoot hangs out too.
Bye,
so-
Crafty Witch. Thank you so much for coming in and helping my watch hours. I appreciate it so much. Good luck on your crocheting. It looks fun. She's made me want to crochet again. I might have to make myself a little blanket.
Yeah.
You no longer use the turnpike in Pennsylvania. Oh, thank you so much, Andy. I appreciate that.
Whenever I loaded in Baltimore, I really had no choice but to come back through Pennsylvania.
I
to the
love
turnpike.
Pennsylvania.
There's like nowhere other way to get around it.
Not really, because well, you can go across West Virginia, but it is so mountainous. I swear they don't know how to knock down a hill when they built a road through that state. They just go up and over it, and it's just hard.
The last time I was in Virginia, I got a tick where you don't want to get a tick.
You wanna go into detail?
No. It was not fun. It was disgusting. That freaked me out so bad. I can't even. I guess it makes sense because I was sitting on a log to get my picture taken. And I was wearing shorts. So I guess if I go out hiking, I need to bring more like bug spray. I just hose myself. I don't care how I smell. I just need to hose myself down
Yeah.
with bug spray, especially my feet. It gets really buggy out there when you're hiking out in the wilderness.
Yeah, they don't spray those areas like they do the state parks here.
Yeah, yeah. That was fun. That was a fun trip. Whoops. And there we go.
Grizzly says California can sink in the ocean. I'll agree with that because my ex lives out there, so she can go right down just like the Titanic.
I read that too, and I thought, oh, Andy's gonna agree with that so much. You guys have a lot in common. You and Backyard Trucker have a ton in common. Oh my goodness. Did you make a comment on here yet? Otherwise, I can drop your channel.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I've
Okay.
made a comment
Okay.
a couple times.
There we go. So yeah, if you want to follow Andy at Backyard, you just click on
What do you want to do?
I was going to put my feet on this table because it looks so nice.
Let's put some of this stuff away then.
Not put it away. What if I want to eat more? Oh, I still have half a candy bar in here. Yummy.
You're going to tip that over.
You know what I seen at the mall? We have an outlet mall by us.
Yeah.
They have a massive chocolate Lindt candy bar. It's
Yeah.
like a big chocolate Lindt Easter bunny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
my
real?
word.
Probably hollow, right?
I would think it's hollow. Can you imagine? How much was that thing?
I don't know, but you probably lose a couple teeth.
That looked so good. Thank you, Sale. Sale is still in the house. Thank you, Ruby. Thanks for coming in and running me for a while. I appreciate it. Definitely nice saying hi to everybody.
Oh.
So let's see, how cold is it here right now? 46. That's not too bad.
No. It's only going to be a high of 30 on Monday.
I just got an alert that the 70s fashions are coming back in style. Interesting.
Some tough skins.
Some tough skins. That was not even in style when I was little.
That was in the 70s.
Was that okay? Well, I was really little. I was only like 2 in the 70s, so. Looking back at my parents' photographs from the 70s is just hilarious. The style, you know, the 60s really changed, I think, the style. And the 70s were cool.
We can get this to burn in half.
I'm sure it will. It's nice and warm. Okay, thank you, Elfish, for coming in. I appreciate it. That's nice of you. You're gonna make another coffee. That sounds good. I could use another coffee. Lately, you know, I've been drinking like 1 cup of coffee for years, and lately I've been needing 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
I'm tired in the morning lately.
You having fun?
I am having fun. I'm relaxing, which is great. I needed this. You need a nice, relaxing night.
I could probably take a nap here.
You gonna take a nappy? I suppose you could. I suppose you could. You know, have you noticed I don't have trolls like you do on your channel? Why is that? I mean, sometimes you'll get some, but like, I haven't really had much. You, on the other hand,
Just
crazy
count your
ones.
blessings.
Some of the people that come onto your channel, I'm like, do you think it's all kids or not?
Huh?
Do you think it's kids?
I don't know.
Looking for glasses.
Every time. Why do I carry glasses down here?
What are you doing?
Glasses. Came out of my
Ooh.
pocket. Well, they're only from Lensmart, so I mean, it's fine if I break them. It's okay. And I pretty much get my glasses free, which is awesome,
Yeah.
from my link, because I get paid for that, which is really nice. Because when you want a new pair of glasses, then you don't have to pay for them, right? Well, Lensmart, they're so cheap. Yours were what, 40, and you got bifocals.
Yeah.
If you go to like a eyeglass place, they're hundreds of dollars.
Well, Walmart quoted me $5.75 if I wanted one pair.
At Walmart.
Yeah, at Walmart.
And I got them for $40.
They
40,
wanted-
50, something like that.
They wanted $300 just for the lenses.
Whoa.
I said,
Isn't
no,
that
I think I'll
crazy?
wait.
Right. No, Lensmart is great. It's awesome. Yeah, so when people see all my different colored glasses,
Mm-hmm.
I usually pay like $6.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're $1 and then you gotta add a prescription. Yeah, so that's $6. Sometimes they'll have super sales and they're like 10 cents just for the frame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bifocals are I think an extra 20. It's cheap.
No, the wind's picking up a little bit.
Yeah. Get myself warm a little on the fire. Warm my little mittens up. It's funny because I'm hearing a lot of like airplane noise, but I don't really notice it when
Yeah.
I'm in the house.
You're used to it.
And I think in the summer I don't notice it either because there's so many like frogs and crickets out here. That's all you hear. So this is weird sitting out here in the spring. 'Cause that's all I hear is airplane noise.
Yeah.
Well, somebody stopped at my house and they knocked on the door and they said, "Do you hear a lot of airplane noise at your house?" I guess they were gonna move around here somewhere, and I'm like, maybe I do, but I've never. It's like when you live somewhere, you just don't think about it, you know.
I don't really think about
If
it
you
until
lived really close, then maybe.
If you lived on railroad tracks, I think it'd be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Aeromed go over my house all the time. And I don't
You do.
really notice it too much unless the wind is just right and they're really low, but
Yeah. Why is that in your area? You have a lot of like accidents
because
and crazy.
well, with all the campgrounds around,
Okay.
I mean, somebody gets burned, they're gonna fly them out on a helicopter.
But you have a lot of like automobile accidents by you
Yeah,
that we don't
there's
have
that
here.
too. A lot of people,
Is it just because they're not stopping and they're all going
It's
through,
probably because
or
there's no
Drunks.
ambulances around.
a lot of drunks.
okay at night?
Yeah. Yep.
It's funny how your area is so different than my area. They're not even remotely the same. You know, it's
Well, you don't really have a helicopter landing pad around here like I do. I got two within 2 miles.
Well, there's one at the airport, the Aeromed there.
Right. I got one at both fire stations.
well, and you've got like a lot of like hardwood, nice pine trees that are really, really tall and beautiful, and we don't have that down here.
Yeah.
I wish we did.
I see a lot of new little pine seedlings coming up this year.
I see some coming up from because I stole some of your pine trees.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna take some. You probably didn't even notice I took any, did you?
No.
And I see there's some like little saplings coming up. I'm excited.
I got millions of them.
That's awesome. I hope they take and keep spreading over here.
Yeah. I ought to try and take a pine cone and try and see if I can
Yes.
grow them.
I've always wanted to do that. I looked it up through the DNR, and they said like you got to get them before they sprout open,
Yeah,
because their seeds are on the inside, which I guess I never really thought about. But
yeah.
and then you
And
just
then they
plant
have to
it.
land a certain way in the ground.
Okay.
So
I think you could do it. You know?
I can get a bunch of them little in-house growing pods maybe and try it, but or I can just go out in the woods and get a bunch of seedlings.
Well, you know what trees I like are those really pretty, like, I love the Christmas trees. I wish we had
Yeah.
like, some of those Christmas trees around here. I thought about getting them. They sell them through the DNR, I think, once a year. They'll
Yeah.
sell a bunch of saplings off that you can
We
buy.
used to get them down there at the blueberry farm in Martin.
Oh, is that where you get them?
That's where we used to get them.
Okay.
You order them, and that's where you pick them up in
When did
Allegan
they
County.
have that? Do you remember?
Hmm?
What month did they have that? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't remember that. That was when I was a kid when we did that.
Okay.
Because my mom and dad's whole front yard is trees from when we picked them up.
That's so cool. That is neat.
Because my parents' place, it used to be a Christmas tree farm. And my dad bought it from a guy because he wound up in the hospital and all of his workers never trimmed the trees.
Okay.
And when he got back out of the hospital, they couldn't do anything with the trees because nobody pruned them the whole summer. And
Oh,
so
I didn't
that
know that you had to prune those.
you got to prune Christmas trees every year so that they
Oh.
stay a certain size.
Oh.
So the workers never did that, and the trees got out of hand, and my dad wound up buying all the property from the guy because it was a waste. He couldn't do anything with it. So my front yard was all Christmas trees.
You can't tell that anymore, though.
No, because
Is there any left?
they're about dead.
Okay, that shoot.
The blue spruce and the other kind of spruce that you use for Christmas trees are only meant to live 15, 18 years. And then you cut it and use it and throw it, throw in the burn pile when you're done with the Christmas tree. Well, they're like 40, 50 years old now at my mom and dad's. Or even older than that.
What is that noise? Do you hear that? Is that a buck in the woods? I hear like horns on trees. You don't hear that? Do you hear that?
I'm deaf, remember?
Okay, yeah.
Don't even ask me, I'm deaf.
Both you boys are going deaf.
What do you think? You think a deer's rubbing his antlers on a
That's what
tree?
it sounds like. Either that, it's
I
my
don't
neighbor.
think
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
have their antlers anymore.
It's usually in the fall.
Well, then it's the neighbor then. That's what it sounds like.
She's being
Yeah, sometimes. You guys staying warm enough?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's 4 today.
Yep.
That means it's going to be a good day. That's my favorite number is 4. Do you have a favorite number?
No,
No?
not really.
Okay.
It used to be whatever my age was when I was little.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Ooh, it feels so good. So nice and toasty. Those big logs really keep it going for a long time, you know?
Yeah, they're really dried out.
I think I might get a hot tent next year because that looks like so much fun. I'm a little bit jealous. I don't know if I have a space that is open. I might, maybe one space back
You
here.
gotta make sure you got good cell service wherever you're at.
Well, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Because last time I walked down the trail, I totally lost it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Shoot. Get a satellite for the tent.
Starlink for a hot tent. Oh my god.
Isn't that funny? Not a bad idea. Hey, you know, when it's boring and it's winter in Michigan, there's not a lot to do. Sometimes you gotta improvise, right?
Well, I think that kind of saved a little bit of everybody's sanity when I put one up.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice for sure. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? How's your day going? We're enjoying a nice fire. It's getting a little cold out here. My computer says the temperature is gonna drop tomorrow. That's not fun. Let's see how warm it's gonna be.
50.
Okay, well that's not bad.
It's supposed to rain most of the day tomorrow.
Is it?
Well, during the day it'll be fine, but
How's your day going, Stephanie?
oh,
Okay, I think it's the neighbors. I thought it was deer, but I think it is the neighbors. I think they're chopping wood. I seen they were gonna have a nice fire too. Finishing out your paperwork.
Yeah, I see somebody walking over there.
ooh, excuse me. Hmm?
How do you see somebody? Is that because I got my
they had a-
laptop
yeah,
over?
They had their phone and I could see the light.
Oh, you can see it?
And they just walked.
Oh,
Oh.
somebody's over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
Some nosy people.
That's okay.
Need to get a big spotlight and then shine over there.
Oh, it rained over by
Scare the
Stephanie
crap out
most
of
of the
them.
day, so she slept in. Nice. I've been sleeping in a little bit too much lately. Although mine is like cat induced because my daughter's cat has been wanting to sleep with me and he climbs up on me and tries to like walk on me like a bridge. I'm like, just go to sleep, please. Just go to sleep.
I taught my two not to do that.
Well, how
real
do you teach
quick.
them not to walk on you?
Throw them on the floor,
Oh,
push them off.
oh man.
Eventually they'll stop.
Yeah.
Callie won't sleep in the bed. Butters will.
Oh.
When they were babies, they'd come up and lay right on top of me.
Yeah. I remember you hated that.
Whenever I rolled over, they were wound up underneath me. So
Oh. Yeah, you're too big to roll over on some cats.
yeah, probably why Callie won't sleep in there now.
You didn't really do that, did you?
I never laid on them, but I mean, they got woken up abruptly.
Oh.
So
It gets scary out here, though.
hmm?
It gets scary out here at night. There's way too many weird noises. I hate it here at night. I need like a spotlight like you have where it's really bright. I think I could fall asleep out here by the fire.
Well, you did at Fort Custer,
I did. I fell asleep.
and that was a lot colder that
I
night.
was hoping that you were just gonna leave me alone because I was really comfy in that chair.
You would have had kids running past you in the morning then.
Oh yeah.
I think you're right about that. Them kids stole my battery pack.
Those kids were out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe that when I got up in the morning. They were running through everybody's lots, looking under their trailers.
I don't even want that lot again if we go back. I'd want it one down like where Mateo was.
In the woods?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like where you were at. I like that it has privacy, but
Not with them kids next
not
door.
with those kids running around. That was nuts. So you never did find your battery pack.
I haven't been able to find it.
They must have took it because we packed up everything and we've been camping since, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's in my camper.
I haven't seen it either, so I don't know. Are you boys getting cold?
I'm getting covered with ashes is what's happening here.
Yeah, I'm losing battery power on my laptop. But that's okay. Here, can you hold this a minute? I need to go closer. My legs are getting cold.
Might as well burn the marshmallow off of this.
Yeah, those Peeps were good. I don't know if I've ever eaten a Peep before.
You cold?
I'm a little bit cold, yeah.
Fire's kind of dying
Yeah.
down.
If I stand by it, I think I'll be okay, but... Whoa. We're losing it! Losing it! But at least I'm, this is helping my watch hours, which I really appreciate everybody helping me with. Ooh, you're like a strong man. What are you doing? When I go and leave, I might just put my cell phone in the window all night long and just let it go live.
You'll see what your neighbors are doing then.
And maybe I'll get some, maybe people will stop in and get a couple watch hours that way.
There's people that do it that way.
It's so hard to start over again.
Yeah. Five people watching. That's me, John, and a laptop. And Steffi.
Yeah, oh, thank you, Steph, for coming in.
Who's the fifth one?
I don't know. I found candy in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yum. That fire is nice and warm though. Gets cold in Michigan at night though, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be so cold next week that we're not going to deliver flowers at the beginning of the week.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so my doctor's appointments wound up being a good time.
Yeah, right. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally. Well, you boys want to go up?
It don't matter. Up
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, I'm getting a little cold. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in, and thank you so much for helping my watch hours. I'll try to get some more stuff on my channel. I know there's not much to watch on there, but I'll probably be going live quite a bit, and definitely in a couple weeks I'll be doing some driving lives, and that will be hopefully fun. Looking forward to our road trip. So, but thanks for stopping in, everybody. Have a really awesome weekend. Bye.